Coach Lucas on deck, Kiri on name. From the G-Long zone, we bring that spark. Big ideas, big laughs, all heart. Coffee in hand, but the vibe is alive. Every week we pull up, everybody thrive. Hot takes, cool moves, let the whole town know. When the mics go live, you're ready to go. Say it loud, say it right, with the sound of the Monday night. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Here comes the show, let it play. Monday FUNDAY show, Monday FUNDAY show. Coach Lucas, Kiri, run the whole day, oh. Monday FUNDAY show, Monday FUNDAY show. G-Long zone, we glow. Everybody know.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of the Monday FUNDAY show, wherever you're watching from around the planet. My name is Kiri, and I've got Coach Lucas alongside me as well. Lucas, how are you, mate?
Yes, I'm doing very well. The end of the AFL season has ended, and we're into the finals now. All sports are back. MotoGP's back. Premier League's back. Formula One is back. La Liga is back. Everything is back, which is good for our show. So ready to go.
Absolutely, Lucas. You know, after the footy season ends, we're going to keep going. This is what the Monday FUNDAY show is all about.
Summer long. All summer long.
All summer long.
Summer long. Whether it's you or me doing it, all summer long.
Yeah, all summer long. But we got Stefanos in the chat. Hello, and hello to you as well, Chris. They're regular viewers of the show as well. But, we're going to talk about round 24 of the 2026 AFL Premiership season. And as what Lucas said as well, we're going to be talking about more sport. The Premier League is back as well. How great is it to have football? Not so great for my Reds, but that's okay. But first, we're going to talk about the footy in this one. Hello, Age. How are you, mate? All righty, let's get into it. The first game, geez, dead rubber this one. St Kilda and the Gold Coast Suns on Thursday night at Marvel Stadium. If my bloody computer can load. All right. Yeah, this one, not really much to report. This was actually Dougal Howard's 100th game for the Saints at his last game, AFL game as well with Nick Hoffman. I think that's his name is for the Gold Coast Suns. His last game there as well. But other than that, pretty much a dead rubber game. Both of these clubs had nothing to play for, and it was the Gold Coast Suns getting the chocolates in this one.
Yeah, I thought the Suns would win this. I said this all week. I said, you know what? I think their midfield will finally come out to play. Gold Coast, it's a Gold Coast thing to do, isn't it? They always win their first game, and they always win their last game, and this was no different. This shows how pathetic bunch of idiots they are. All the talent in the world, the midfield dominated St Kilda's midfield. No Nats. Brad Hill stat padded to 40 disposals again. The Suns midfield's absolutely dominated in the inside. Got the ball to inside forward 50, and then small medium-sized forwards dominated really. And St Kilda had really no defensive answers to that, and I thought they were a defensive team, but they didn't seem to stop Gold Coast. Either they couldn't or they didn't care. But no, Gold Coast always do this, don't they? They always win the first game, always win the last game, stink up the joint from the halfway into the season. And now I think this was their first win, actually, their first win in 15 games. Wowee. Not good enough. I've got a little report card here. I can't bring it up on screen, obviously. But these two teams' finals are done. My report card on the Suns is a big fat F. You were 7-3. You bet Geelong by 50 in that first game, and we all got scammed, Kiri. We all got scammed. We thought this was the year that they're going to make the grand final, and we got scammed, absolute scammed. So F for me. St Kilda, I'm not going to do the minus or pluses. You know, I'm either going to give them a letter or not. St Kilda also get an F for me. They brought in $5 million worth of players. Goodness sake, $5 million worth of free agents. just not good enough. And that last game just proves it doesn't. Don't know why Ross the Boss is there. And not good enough. And they're going to lose Nas next year anyway. We know what's going to happen. He's going to go to Port Adelaide or maybe Tasmania for a big payday. But F for St Kilda as well. So 2 Fs there, not good enough. Terrible seasons. Must do better next year.
No, I do agree with you, Lucas, there. Like, the amount of money St Kilda spent, I know I'm repeating what you said, but they can't even buy a wildcard spot. This is how atrocious St Kilda has been. Gold Coast, on the other hand, yeah, gee whiz. I've never seen a team just implode so much after so much expectations for the Suns as well. I did expect them to be top 4 in this one, but it just goes to show that there's a lot of issues in the club. We know Ben King, he is going to be out of the door. It looks like he's going to be requesting a trade to Hawthorn, but he's going to be back to Victoria regardless. But I'll tell you this, Lucas, I thought that Gold Coast midfield was so much better without Christian Petrarca. Rao was able to do what he usually does best. Contested beast, he was able to win the clearances. They just look much better without Christian Petrarca in there. And it goes to show that we all know how good of a season Melbourne's had without Christian Petrarca in that side, and all of a sudden Gold Coast win without him in there. So maybe he's the problem. But yeah, I'll give you my grades as well, Lucas. I think, I mean, based on the expectations for the Gold Coast Suns, I'm going to go with an E, and for the Saints, I'm going to go with an F for this one. Like I said, the amount of money you spent on that side, and you can't even buy a wild card spot. And but between these two sides, I remember hearing on SEN who has the better future, St Kilda or the Gold Coast Suns. You've got to say the Gold Coast Suns, because on paper that's easily a top 4 team. Will the pressure be on Damien Hardwick? That remains to be seen. But, geez, I don't know how Ross Lyon is not scrutinised so much, especially by the media as well. Like, the St Kilda fans had enough of him. You talked about Nasai Wangaling-Marlira. And this goes to show, it's a one-man show in that side without him. That midfield is just completely atrocious. And and Ross Lyon, he's his tactics are outdated. It's like Mick Malthouse in his second stint of coaching when he went to Carlton. The same with Alistair Clarkson at North Melbourne. We'll go to that later on. But other than that, the good on the Suns. But gee whiz, another disappointing year for both clubs. Moving on to the Friday night, Collingwood and the Brisbane Lions at the MCG, and gee whiz, Brisbane absolutely took care of business in this one. They won by a whopping 63 points in this game. Yeah, they're looking pretty sharp at the moment. We all know what Brisbane are like coming into September. They finish in the top 4. A tough road trip against Fremantle at Optus Stadium, but I'm sure they'll get the job done in this one. I don't think any opponent fears them. Logan Morris, 8 goals. Just a genuine freak of a player, that kid. Like, he was absolutely unreal. Lockie Neal continuing his great form at the moment. They're getting a lot of players back. Dane Zorko back on the back flank. They're chiming in at the right time for Collingwood. Yeah, I mean, it's just injuries galore for the Pies. Scott Pendlebury got subbed off early with that hamstring injury. That completely backfired for him. But other than that, their young kids were pretty good. I liked the look of Sam Swadling. I thought he was excellent in the game. But yeah, other than that, gee whiz, I think the wheels are falling off with the Pies, unfortunately. And tough to be a Pies fan at the moment. Lose it to Brisbane, and then all of a sudden they lose in the race to Zach Butters.
No report card for me because both teams are still in the finals. I only do the report cards once they're eliminated. Brisbane didn't look threatened one little bit in this game. Collingwood might have kicked a couple of goals in a row, but Brisbane always responded. And after halftime, Brisbane found that extra gear. They've still got that extra gear that no club wants them to go to because they haven't got it themselves. Efficient, and their efficiency was through the charts in this game as well. They play the MCG very well. They have no fears on that stadium whatsoever. I think if they'd made it to the grand final, I reckon they'd beat every team in the 8.
They're going to do it, aren't they? They're going to do the three-peat, aren't they? I said this after grand final day last year. Like, they're going to do it. They're going to fucking do it.
So they lost to Carlton, and then they've just won every game ever since. It's a bit like the GWS game when they got belted, and then they went on a 7-game winning streak. Well, if they do that this time again, they're going to win the flag because there's 5 games. There's potentially 3 games left. So they've peaked at the right time, as they always do.
This is the thing. This is the thing, Lucas. Like, because last year they lost the qualifying final to Geelong, and they did it the hard way around. They could easily do it again.
They could easily, yes. And as you said, they won't fear Fremantle in Perth. So they'll go there full of confidence, and even if they do lose that game, they still won't fear them because they did it last year. However, for Collingwood, no Maynard as well for this week for the Wildcard game.
Yes.
He had a little setback in his knee. But the younger players, Swadling, why he wasn't played earlier in the year by Craig McRae, I got no idea. All we can say is thank God he didn't play against Geelong because he could have done a lot of damage.
He was pretty damn good in the VFL game. He walked our AFL listed midfield, didn't he? With Stevens and Never who've had AFL experience. I think they're better when they play their kids. Liam Puncher, the Dusty Moore placement, he's okay. I know Logan Moore's tearing him up a little bit, but he'll learn from that. He'll get better. Collingwood, they made finals, I think, or wildcard. I think they'll be content, but their list probably is better than what they have. Their coach for me is the real problem. I don't think he's it. Holding on to the older blokes far too long. Houston's a train wreck, not the player that he once was at Port Adelaide. Yeah. Absolutely horrible. Don't know what's going on with him. Josh Dacos has had a horrible year. Yet made All-Australian. I don't know how that happened. Oh, nepotism.
I don't know how in the world that happened. I had Tim Membry, and everyone laughed. And they've got Josh Dacos. Come on, seriously.
Tim
They're stuck in Josh Dacos, though. Hello, Kev. Yeah, hello, doing, mate.
Hey, Kev.
But they move on to the next week, though, or Brisbane get the week off, and Collingwood will play Footscray at the G.
Yeah, and that'll be an interesting clash as well. Collingwood fans, let us know your thoughts about this one as well. We all know you are on the chat. Put your thoughts down below. Next one, Carlton and Fremantle at Marvel Stadium. You know what, Lucas? I wouldn't say, oh my God, truth be told. I saw this coming from a mile. Fremantle, they had nothing to play for. They sewn up the minor premiership. And, gee whiz. Carlton, Chris says Houston needs to be traded. I'm not a fan of him at all. And, g'day, Kev. He's just joined in the chat as well. But, Carlton, we all know they were going to win this one. Marvel Stadium. Not under the lights, under the roof. They were pretty damn good. Lucas, do you have any concerns about Fremantle coming into the finals, or did they purposely throw this game away?
No, Carlton under the roof have been impressive. Maybe they should move to play their finals games there. Maybe with the oh my God, I went premature. Maybe I actually did pick Carlton in this game, and Carlton were outstanding. The funny thing with Carlton, once they get on a roll, they're hard to stop. They're very hard to stop. And Freo probably thought, we're not going to bother with this. They checked out. Freo looked good. They kicked the first couple of goals, Freo, so they did look up for it. But then when Carlton challenged them, and they got in front and kicked some goals in a row, Freo said, no, we're not going to compete with this. Not even we won't even bother. So, yeah, maybe they put the foot off the gas, but Carlton made them do that. They matched them, and then they picked up that extra gear that Fremantle didn't want to go to. So they're very dangerous. They are a smoky Carlton. They're a very, very dangerous team. You wouldn't want to play them at the G. And it looks like they're going to have a lot of games at the G. They're going to play they'll play Melbourne at the G. Melbourne's becoming a little bit more cheeks in the arm at the MCG. Lost to Geelong, lost to Footscray. But Carlton, as long as they're at the MCG, they're a chance. They could definitely make a prelim. Definitely. I don't know if they would beat a Brisbane or a Hawthorn in a prelim away, but they could go to a prelim with the games they play at the G.
Yeah, and they're a clearance heavy sort of team as well. And should Geelong play them in the elimination final, that's something we really need to patch up on. Jagger Smith, Walsh, Cripps, all with 31, 32, and 24, respectively. I'll go to the clearance count. Paddy Cripps, who's had absolutely rejuvenate. I mean, look, no disrespect to him. He's in the All-Australian squad this year, but I feel like he had I feel like it was a bit recency bias with him, but that's another day. But I'll give you the clearance count. Patrick Cripps with 8. Cripps with 8. Walsh with 8. Pitner in the ruck with 7. And George Hewitt with 6. The most for Fremantle with the clearances was Caleb Saron, Matthew Johnson with 4 and with 5, and Luke Jackson with 4. So they doubled the clearance count, Carlton. So, and that's something Geelong really, really need to pay attention to as well, because we didn't really do that in the Richmond game either, which we'll talk about a bit later on as well. Yeah, they love they've got contested bulls, the Blues. So, but yeah, it's all the Blues fans, they're all happy and all of that. TJP, if you're watching this, I doubt you are right now. Good on yous, good on yous. But we're here to stop it. We're here to stop it in a couple of weeks.
If Carlton win next week, they'll be definitely watching. They will be for sure watching if Carlton win next week. And like I said, there'll be no watch along with me. They can call you. You'll be doing that watch along, and they give you a call. Can
we just stop the glaze though? Like, you haven't won anything yet. Just calm down. Maybe get to another prelim first, or maybe get to a grand final, and then we'll start talking. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the Mars Bar, who's now gone to Japan. He's taking his Arsenal shirt with him. That means Carlton are never going to lose a game, because when he goes away and when he wears that fucking Arsenal shirt, Carlton seems to win every fucking game. So give him the cup now, or put it away, Mars.
Mate. Cancel your holiday. Cancel your Japan trip, please. And put the Arsenal jacket in the closet before and you can put it back on in the off season. All right?
Yeah.
Nah, joking. We love you, Mars. He's a good friend of the Geelong zone. Hope to have you on the Monday Funday show sometime. Maybe when Liverpool play Arsenal, we might do a 1 hour preview of that matchup. If you let me, Lucas. Anyway, well, talking about the Demons.
That match.
And Philo, you were saying?
Yeah, so I don't love Mars that much. She's 1 hour. You talk about 1 hour just on fucking Saka for 1 hour. We'll never get off the air. You better start that at a Saturday 12 p.m. Otherwise, we'll go till fucking Christmas. So not sure, because that's what he'll do. He'll talk about one player for an hour. That's what he'll do, and that's not good enough. We've got restricted minutes here.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sick of making emails.
Maybe it's time to pay up. Maybe it's time to chip in a few dollary dues here and there. So put a GoFundMe for the StreamYard for the premium version. That'll be nice. We need to put a super chat, Lucas. We need to put a super chat.
No. Yeah, mate. Think about it. But yeah.
Anyway, these two sides are now fellow wildcard contestants.
Oh my God!
with the Melbourne Demons. Yes, thank you, Lucas. We certainly needed the "oh my god" sound for this one because the Melbourne Demons, they look nothing but certain to not just make the top 6, but top 4. All of a sudden, they have crashed out and are into the wildcard. Who would have absolutely thought? Who would have thought? I cannot believe they had more scoring shots, more inside 50s, but it just got into them. You know, no Jacob Van Rooyen in the side. They just lost all the structure in the forward line. Fritsch, he just had a few brain farts here and there as well. But yeah, look, they had a great season, Melbourne, no doubt about it. But gee whiz, not where they would have wanted to end up at the moment, and they're going to be facing Carlton in the wild card. Is it Friday or Saturday? I think it's on Saturday. But yeah, the Western Bulldogs, great win. I think that's win of the year for them. They looked absolutely gone middle of the season. Somehow they're able to sneak into a wild card, and who knows, Lucas? Who knows? On their day, they could beat anybody. We saw that 10 years ago when they won the flag in 2016. I think this sounds ridiculous because with the amount of injuries they've got as well. But on their day, Lucas, they could win it. They could win it as well. But great win for the Western Bulldogs. Every dog has its day.
And Footscray could have their day. But goodness me, Melbourne, all you had to do was win this game. And that's now the second time. This bad kicking, second time it's cost them. Cost them against Geelong. Now it's cost them against this day in this game. No Wayne Rooney and Bailey Fritsch. He was an absolute disgrace. Seriously, he signed a new contract. You're not going to win any premierships with him as your main forward. That's for damn sure. Their midfield just got destroyed. Just the efficiency of the Bulldogs was just better. And Melbourne, missed a lot of goals in front. Fritsch was one of them. I think it was Harrison. Yeah, Harrison, Langford. Just not good enough. Salem the Cat missed a goal. Remember that?
Where was he? Where was Salem the Cat missing an action?
Actually, that's a bit harsh on Salem because he didn't even make the distance, to be fair. So he didn't even really miss.
He can't even kick 40 metres.
It was 40 minutes. Yeah, it was a strong wind. It was a strong wind. It was raining.
Fuck.
So, I'm sure we'll have a better go. Gee, he's in a bit of trouble, isn't he? Fucking hell, Carlton. Yeah, that one loss, this loss could be absolutely fatal. So,
it could be.
And their fortress at the G is broken due to bad kicking. Geelong and Footscray, not good enough. So I feel from a little bit there because Stephen King has worked really well and they've bet great opposition this year as well. That fantastic game against Freo. Just their midfield forward connection just couldn't get down there. I'm not sure Wayne Rooney, that hit on the leg was probably worth it now, was it? So that's going to be a costly suspension, I think. But and at Footscray, they play Collingwood, as we know. I think Collingwood would be favourites at the G, but you just never know. Like I said, every dog can have its day, and Footscray just could have their day as well.
They could. Now, Lucas, before we move on to the next game, we got some breaking. Well, this is regarding the Zach Butters. We know that Collingwood have dropped out of the race in the Zach Butters trade, but along with the Western Bulldogs and with Richmond, Geelong is willing to give Zach Butters a 9-year deal. A 9-year deal for Zach Butters. So is the Western Bulldogs. So is Richmond. They really want to get his signature. But the Cats, they are going super, super hard for this one as well. It's confirmed on the agenda setters, which is happening right now as we're recording this video. But gee whiz, we're not usually for mega multi-year deals, but we seem to be putting the chips in.
Yeah, it's a massive offer. So we've upped it. Footscray has upped it now. Well, with less competition, more offers will go up, won't they? So it's now down to Richmond, Geelong, and Footscray. Very interesting to see why he's cut out Collingwood so early. That's very, very interesting. So maybe he doesn't. He's not rating the coach. Maybe he's been told something. Very interesting.
I think because you can't have Lockie Neal and Zach Butters in that same midfield, and in my opinion, like they're very similar players, and I just don't think they have that enough cap space to sign both. It's going to be one or the other, and that's why they've decided to pull out of the trade in this one. But yeah, so this is from Cal Toomey. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. So Geelong, Richmond, and the Western Bulldogs all have 9-year deals on the table for Zach Butters. That will take him through 2035. Butters favouring the Cats, but no nominated club, as all work through trade offers and options for Port Adelaide. So that all remains to be seen. And we're
going to do some draft mocking here. We're going to do. I know it's not on the schedule, but we're going to do some draft mocking here.
Yeah.
What are our untouchables? So obviously, we'll do the basics here. What do Port want? They want South Australian talent. They want a midfielder, a ready-made midfielder, and a defender. That's what they want. That's what they need, because Ali's is the only one down there. No Sav. Sav has done his ACL, remember, so he won't be there next year. So they're very short down back. So let's do some draft mocking. Our South Australian boys. Polkinghorn. Who else have we got? We got Close. Who else is there? Kerry, is that it?
Close. We got Polkinghorn, Close. Jacob Mollier, but he hasn't played a game in an AFL game for us. I don't think he goes through. I think he gets delisted regardless. In terms of midfield, Mitch Nevitt is an option. He's looking to get to an AFL club somewhere. George Stevens as well. He hasn't signed a new contract yet. He could go as a delisted free agent. Here's another wild card as well for you, Lucas. Maybe Jack Bowes. Somehow he's fallen out of favour in the best 22, but I reckon Essendon are looking at him, and Essendon want an experienced midfielder in him. I reckon he goes to Essendon, and that should give us some collateral for Zach Butters to go to the Cats, and we'll put Brad Close and Mitch Nevitt on the table as well. But that's me.
I'm thinking this would be what I would say to Port Adelaide. I'd go with Nevitt. Jack Henry's not needed at this club. We don't know what to do with Jack Henry. We play him up forward, play him at back. I don't think he's a needed player. Give him Close in the first rounder. We know if Richmond are in play, we know what they're going to do. They're going to give pick 2, bang, and Port Adelaide are going to go
done. Pick 2 for Dougie Cochran. Yeah.
So Port Adelaide are going to clap their hands and go, we're not even going to look at other offers. So we may need to give them other offers that probably overpay Zach Butters. So this probably won't be enough. So maybe,
which is why I think Jack Bowes goes to Essendon.
Yeah.
Factual.
So maybe.
Yeah, Harley Barker is South Australian, but I don't think he gets up. I don't think he's up for sale in this one because he's recovering from an ACL injury.
Yeah. Now we don't want to give him Jay Polkinghorn. But if you we'll leave Polkinghorn out of that because he's a future 10-year player. So if Richmond say here's pick 1, Port won't even look at this. They'll go pick 1, see you later. So it's very important Butters actually nominates a club. If he doesn't, we know what Richmond are going to offer. So we might need to scrap this. We might need to put in. Let's go here. All right. Here we go. We might need to do this. We might need to wow factor from Richmond. So we've got Mullins, Jack Henry, Close. Two first.
No, that's overs.
No, that's not. No, that's my point. That is exactly right, Kerry. That is overs. You're absolutely correct, Kerry. That is overs. But we may need, if Richmond pick one on the table, Port are going to take that. So we need to pay overs. We need to do whatever it takes to get Zach Butters.
Mate,
so if
I could probably give you some players that go. Oshin Mullen is a fucking required player.
But you might have to give up a required play to get one to compete with Richmond. So Mullins, Henry, 2 first rounders in close. I think Port would take that. Mullins ready-made midfielder, Jack Henry down back, close South Australian boy, 2 first rounders. So they get Cotran. And they can get someone else, or they can trade there because they get a first rounder. So they can, trade their 3 first round picks. So I think that's what they need to do, in my opinion. I don't think this would compete with Richmond per se, but we need a required player in there if we want to compete with Richmond. So this is why Butters must nominate Geelong.
That's why I think Brad Close is that required player, and he's a South Australian. So you're killing 2 birds with one. So,
now, what have you got here?
This is my trade. I'd say Brad Close, either Mitch. I'm not saying Mitch, both Nevitt and Steve. I'm saying either Mitch Devitt or George Stevens, and that first round of which we'll get from the Jack Bowes trade to Essendon. I reckon that'll get done because, like I said, Brad Close, he is in our best 23. He is a required player. And he's also a South Australian as well. So again, it's what Port would want. It's an offer they can't refuse. I'm probably deluded as I am, but again, you got to think like Lucas. You got to think again. This is not like the Royal Marshall trade from last year. Royal Marshall was a contracted player. Zach Butters is a free agent. We could walk Zach Butters to the draft. Port will cave in. They'll eventually cave in. They'll have to accept the offer. You can't hold Zach Butters to ransom at Port Adelaide.
No, we're assuming he nominates Geelong. But if he doesn't nominate Geelong, if he just says, no, I want to get to a Victorian club, then we're going to have to put in a bigger deal. Because we know what Richmond are going to do. They're going to say, here's pick one. You can't compete with it. You're going to have to put in a required midfielder from our team to compete with that pick one. Now, if Butters says, you know what, I'm going to Geelong, that's half that.
How about Jack Bowes? Jack Bowes to Port?
Maybe. I don't think possibly Jack Bowes. But now, if Butters says I'm going to Geelong, we don't even need half of this. We could probably say, here's Brady Close, here's a first rounder, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
This is what I hope. I hope he nominates Geelong because this is the perfect offer. This is absolutely the perfect offer.
But the worst case scenario is that we're competing with pick one, and if that's the case, we have to do something like this to say to Port, how about us? Don't forget us. As much as we don't like it, as much as we think this is overs, which it is, we can't compete with that pick one. So it's important. Butters says, I'm going to nominate Geelong. And then we get him for Brad Close or a first rounder. And we can go to Port Adelaide. Either you take Brad Close in the first rounder or we'll see you later, we walk in the draft. That's what needs to happen. But if he just says, just get me to a club, we might need to do even more than this. And then it depends how much overs we want to pay him. Because we cannot compete with pick two. Because Richmond will just say, yep, here you go. Port will say, thanks for doing business. See you later. So it's very important to nominate.
Yeah, it is going to be important, but he is going to have to nominate us as well. And I think it's going to be the race between Geelong and Richmond. I don't think the Bulldogs are in the race for this one, in my opinion, as well. I don't think they have the draft capital. And, obviously Richmond, they have the assets. They have the money. So I think it's between Geelong and Richmond. But at the end of the day, look, it's a multi-million-dollar offer that Butters can't refuse. It's a great payday. You can't knock back $5 million a year. But at the end of the day, if you want to compete for premierships, if you want to be that number one guy in that Geelong midfield, which 100% he will, he'll become the number one midfielder. Bailey Smith will be number two.
Yeah, he'll be captain. captain. He could be captain.
He could be captain down the like he was captain at Port Adelaide in his last year, filling in for Connor Rosie when Rosie got injured. And he'd instantly be our best player, like when Patrick Dangerfield went straight in his first year at the Cats. So, but yeah, that remains to be seen for this one. We have to wait in the next coming weeks. But yeah, before we break the news with that as well, we'll move on to the rest of the games. But if you guys got any other trade ideas as well, put them on the chat below and we'll show them on the screen.
You may need to do that. You may need to trade someone big to get Butters. If Butters nominates just to go to Melbourne.
No, seriously, no. Can we dump that? Any trade with Shannon Neal? Can we dump that, please?
Remember, you can find 50 Shannon Neals. You can only find one Zach Butters.
No, because number one, Port have already a lot of many tools. They re-signed Mitch Georgiades. They got Jack Whitlock in there as well. And number two, this is just a pure hatred of Shannon Neal as well, you know. So we're going to Shannon Neal.
Pleasure doing business with you, Port Adelaide. Pleasure doing business. We'll take that. Absolutely.
Oh, Christ almighty. Next game, Geelong and Richmond at GMHBA Stadium. The Cats, they did what they had to do against the Tigers by 57 points. Not really going to dwell too much on this one because I talked about it on the Sunday roast. If you haven't watched it, do check it out. It is on the channel below. But, yeah, the Cats locked in a top 6 spot. We avoid the wild card. And, yeah, I thought we took care of business in this one. Bailey Smith was electric with the 40 disposals. Sean Manor, probably his best game in a long, long time as well. He had the 33 in the midfield, mind you, kicked 3 goals of his own. And, yeah, your Dempseys, your Tanner Bruins doing their stuff. And, yeah, Shannon Neal with 4 goals straight as well, picking it all nicely. Jay Polkinghorne continuing his great form at the moment. And, yeah, it was pretty frustrating at times, but I knew we were going to win at the end, but it sort of didn't go in the way of what we expected. I mean, you know, on paper, this should have been a 70 to 80 point win and all of that. In reality, it felt like a 20 points, but we got those junk time goals at the end. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this one, Lucas?
I thought our start was good. We kicked 6-7 goals in the first quarter. But Richmond, our second halves have been horrible the last 3 weeks. Against Essendon, against North we almost blew that with North if they kicked straight with Jack Darling. The second half against Richmond, the second half's a concern. You cannot play 2 quarters against Carlton or Melbourne because they'll just destroy you. So that is a bit of a concern. Richmond, I thought they were a little bit competitive. Tom Lynch is still their best forward down there. The problem is he can't kick to save his life. But he is a good contested mark. He does Tiger Tom, as we call him, Tiger Tom. Took
that dozer on
some
Twitter.
Nice mark. Yeah, Tiger. We love Tiger Tom. Yeah, that cam got deleted. I wonder who had that account. Probably the same go as the Wizard Enjoyer. But so Tiger Tom. So Tiger Tom, and you start, I'll get it out. So yeah, Tiger Tom took some really nice marks. I thought he really owns O'Sullivan, one of the rare players that got away from O'Sullivan. Just couldn't kick straight. Polkinghorne missed an absolute gimme in the goal square.
Oh yeah.
Meters out. Come on, Jay. Come on, man.
Oh, this is the thing, though. He has so many shots on goal, but it's just his goal accuracy he needs to work on.
Come on, Jay.
The goals will come. At least he gets the opportunities, though.
Taranto, I thought, had a fantastic game. I don't know what Mullins was doing on him. Not a whole lot much. I thought Taranto.
Not damaging, though. Like, he had the 30, but he didn't hurt you.
No, I thought Taranto had his best game for the club all season for me. But Richmond, now the report card, we've got Richmond a D. Not good enough. People say that would be probably harsh, but they haven't improved. Well, they've improved slightly, which is why I didn't give them an F, but still way below. About 4 weeks ago, we said they hardly get smashed. They are competitive, but in the last 4 or 5 weeks, they've lost that. They bet West Coast twice, and that's about it. Just really not good enough by Richmond. So they're going to get a big fat D for me.
Yeah, I'm probably with you as well, Lucas. Like, they only won the 3 games of the season, but they haven't been blown out by like 100 more points like they used to. I expected more out of them with their young squad that they got at the moment in Lawler, all those sort of kids. But yeah, they just haven't gelled together yet. It doesn't help that they've had injuries left, right, and centre. I don't think Adam Muse is the guy. Truth be told, I won't be surprised if he gets the sack at the end of the year. So we'll wait and see for that one as well. But yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you, Lucas. Like, they've improved a bit, but yeah, just I think they went below expectations for me. They should aim for like 5 to 8 wins, and they were certainly below that. So they get a D as well.
Speaking of Taranto, if we don't get Butters, I wouldn't mind having a go at Taranto. To be fair, why he wants to play at that shit club, I've got no idea. Just wasting his career there. But he's still a very good player, Taranto. Still a clearance player, which we need. We need clearance players, and he does that very good. So we might need that, absolutely.
Didn't we go for that? Didn't we go for that other? He was at GWS, Jacob Hopper. We went for him.
Yeah, Hopper,
Thank fuck. He knocked back on
that's
us.
A flop. Yeah, that's a flop. But Taranto's been doing all right since he's been going to Richmond, just playing at a terrible club.
Sick of kid. Really? Darcy Parish. Really?
We could bring back Tim Kelly. That would be nice.
To be fair, I was on the Darcy Parish train as well. So.
Yeah. But that's not good enough by Richmond. Must do better next year. Must learn to beat other than 2 teams, West Coast, and who was the other win? I think it was Essendon. Don't know who it was. We're going to assume it's Essendon. But must do better. Sorry if it's not Essendon. Sorry. It's the only team we can think of. Definitely West Coast twice. And they lost to Carlton twice. They almost bet Carlton.
Yeah, they did. But Tom Lynch didn't fucking kick straight.
Yeah, exactly. So they could have won a couple of more games. So Tom Lynch has cost them games, though. If we want to be harsh. But, yeah, must do better, Richmond. But, Geelong did what they had to do.
All right, moving on to the next game on Saturday night. The Adelaide Crows beat the GWS Giants at the Adelaide Oval. Taylor Walker's last game. Well, actually, not his last game now. The Crows have got elimination final thanks to Melbourne slipping up in that one. But, we all knew this was going to happen as well. You know, playing Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval is no easy task. And, I thought the Giants, they threw the white towel in this one. I knew, which I expected. Taylor Walker, or Isaac Rankin, 35, 4 goals. Riley Philthorpe could have had a massive day out. He kicked 3 goals, 4. Where is the Texan? Taylor Walker, 6 goals, 1. So pretty damn good weight on a great career. Jake Stringer for the Giants, mind you. I think his last game for the Giants, 6 goals as well. It's always the meaningless games where Jake Stringer always turns up. But, again, like I said, the Crows, they're humming along nicely as well, hosting elimination final in a couple of weeks' time, and they'll play the winner between Collingwood. Is it Collingwood and the Western Bulldogs?
Correct.
Yeah. Gee, how good would that be? Crows and Collingwood in a rematch in the finals. I'll actually go to that. I'll actually go to that.
Might go to that. Mum's tempted to go as well. Right, the report card for the Giants for me, a D. That list, that should be doing a hell of a lot better than where they are. I like their coach, but sometimes we've questioned in the past the message isn't getting through with that guy. They're going to lose Toby Green, so they're going to lose their best player.
which I'll add as well, he's going to meet with Geelong later this week too, Toby Green. So, yeah, it looks like another one happening.
So another club that's just in the middle of nowhere, really. But we judge them on this season. They've had really good wins. Good wins against Hawthorn,
against Brisbane. But
Sydney.
They stunk it up against Essendon.
That was a pathetic loss. And I think Tigers actually bet them. I think Tigers would actually bet them as well. So not not good enough. A coach that I like, Adam Kingsley, but sometimes for me the message just doesn't get through. And this is just another poor year by the Giants. So I thought they'd be probably wildcard with the list they got. They recruited Oliver, who's actually been okay for them. To be fair, he's been okay for them.
Good year for the Giants.
Yeah. So a tick with that one. But no, a lot of players they haven't got a big forward line. The Hogan's been out for in and out of the team. He's had injuries and probably maybe a falling out with the coach. So they need a big forward. Cadman for me, been average, I think. Cadman's a Geelong boy. So that might be one for the future.
Yes.
But yeah, just not good enough for the Giants for me.
Factual opinion, mate. Toby Green's going to wear number 1, not number 33. All right? Settle down. Seacon Kim. Yes, Darcy Parish, he'll be a good backup if we had injuries to Bruin, Clark, and Holmes. Yeah, I don't know. He's an accumulator, but he doesn't hurt you, Darcy Parish, and that's why he wasn't getting games at Essendon now. Yeah, he's a bit of a Matt Crouch 2.0, Darcy Parish. Now that the game's evolved. Oh yeah, I mean, Darcy Parish 5 to 10 years ago, 100%, but not now. Not the way the game has evolved at the moment. But that's my opinion. So my grade as well, Lucas, I'm going to have to give the Giants a D to, losing Tom Green, all those sort of players. But at the end of the day, injuries happen to every single team. That's the nature of football, the nature of sport. And, they certainly underachieved this year, so they get a D for me as well. Alrighty, we are going to move on to Super Sunday. 3 games. This first one, Essendon and Port Adelaide at Marvel Stadium. The battle for the number 1 pick, which Essendon won after losing this game. But gee whiz, this was a seesawing contest. Who would have thought? And it's like, you couldn't script this any more perfectly, Lucas. Like Zach Merritt lining up what was going to be the winning goal. I thought, gee whiz, I thought to myself, Zach Butters is just going to cheer to the fans. Yes, thank you very much, but it's time for me to go. Time for me to pack my bags and go to the Hawks. But we all know that's going to happen down the track, isn't it? But all of a sudden, Port Adelaide just out of the middle, they were just able to get a goal through easy. A midfield without Connor Rosie, Zach Butters, and Jason Horne-Francis, like Jace Burgoyne, he was bloody brilliant. In this game, I really like him as an inside sort of mid. I've been calling this for weeks, actually, because I watch plenty of Port games. Having living here in South Australia, and Jace Burgoyne. I reckon Port's going to be all right. He had the 30 disposals and kicked 2 goals of his own. Joe Richards had a really good game as well. He's putting a nice second half of the season. He had 22. Ollie Wines, 27, kicked himself a goal. I don't know if he's going to remain at the club going into next year. Mitch Georgiades picked up some nice form. 5 goals, 1. Bit accurate this year, but good to see him hit on the scoreboard right there as well. But for Essendon, Merritt with the 32 and the 1, McGrath with 25, Nate Caddy with 6 goals straight. I think we know Essendon. It's they've appointed a new coach, and it's not James Hird. It's Mark McVeigh, the Sydney Swans assistant coach. So, gee whiz, Essendon fans, what are your thoughts for this one? Ray, if you're in the chat, what are your thoughts on instead of getting your favourite son in James Hird as the coach? What are your thoughts on Mark McVeigh? Do you think he'll turn the club around? But yeah, it's going to be another painful 5 to 10 years for the Bombers, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and probably why Dean Solomon isn't going to get the coaching gig. This is my Lucas Kano moment here, and Dean Solomon's in the gun. Now maybe this is a little bit harsh because he's not going to be anyone's problem next year.
He was thrown to the fire, to be fair, but go on.
No, but do these coaches not look on opposition players? So who is Port's only forward in that forward line? That's what I'm asking you, Kiri.
Mitch Georgiades.
Who's the only forward that could hurt you in this game?
Mitch Georgiades.
Like pulling teeth here.
I thought this was a rhetorical question, so go on.
Yeah. So if you can see it and you're just sitting there on your couch, why cannot an AFL coach not see that the only forward that they had in that game was Mitch Georgiades and you did nothing about it? So maybe it's a blessing in disguise you didn't get that job. Are you stupid or what? The only forward that could do damage. You get in front. This was like the Chris Scott Ollie Henry moment in the prelim against Brisbane. You go up in front with 1 minute to go, and then you concede 20 seconds later and it costs you the game. Just a stupid thing to do by Dean Solomon. That's why you didn't get it, mate. Why there was no one else on, double team, triple team, because that's all they were going to. So that's just pathetic by Dean Solomon. And Georgiades, who's had the kicking hips, had an absolute field day. Kicked 5 goals, 1. So just not good enough players. They're not good enough coaching, and maybe these coaches should actually study the oppositions and know what a team weaknesses and strength is. So yeah, that was my Kano on Lucas Kano on Essendon, Dean Solomon. So don't have to worry about that. My report card. So you get an F for that. And Port Adelaide, Josh Carr, he was back at the Alamo punching up people. So he can't coach either. He thought he was Mark Picciuto, but anyway.
Look at the Ramsgate.
The Ramsgate, yeah, the Ramsgate, not the Alamo. That is Mark Picciuto's pub as well. Well, it was. It was actually the Texans pub. And then they went
Texas.
It was Texas, and then they went into liquidation because they couldn't afford it.
So nice pub as well. If you're ever in Adelaide, if you want a good bite before the game, go to the Alma Tavern. It's very nice.
So I reckon Josh Carr needs to take his place to the Ramsgate, and get some punches in to rev his players up. So Port get a D for me. Just a no good. Yeah, you had Rosie, but that's not an excuse. You still had Butters there for a little bit. Some poor losses, and to Studley Corns, a little volcano here. No, you don't have to type this in. Studley Corns. This was not Port Adelaide's best win. I don't know what the fuck you're watching, mate. I'm good friend. I know Studley Corns very well, and I'll tell him this. I'll ring him up and tell him this. This was not Port's best win. I don't know what the fuck he watched. But they played a bottom team, mate. What best win? There is no best win when you play Essendon. Good Lord, mate. So that is that. Port get the D and Essendon get an F.
Yeah, I'm with you with Essendon. They've gone like 20 steps backwards. They get the F for me as well. I'll tell you what, with Port, I'm going to give them a C. And why I'm going to give them a C, Lucas, because no.
Like your son now.
No. Hear me out. Because remember that first half of the year when they had those close losses, Lucas. Had they converted, had they kicked it straight and converted those to wins, they'd probably be in the finals or the wild card. Like those 5 close losses that they had, and look, they've had some poor games, but they haven't disgraced themselves this season. They've got a good. they've got a decent future. Yeah, we know Zach Butters is out the door, no doubt about it. But we talked about Jace Burgoyne, we talked about Joe Richards, Jack Whitlock. I really like what Jack Whitlock's doing at Port Adelaide. Yeah, he's not kicking bags, but he's able to mark the ball and bring it down to ground, crash packs. Mitch Georgiades, he re-signed a long-term contract with the Power as well. He's here to stay at the club. Hopefully Connor Rosie gets back into health as well. I think they're going to be okay, Port Adelaide. I think they're going to be okay. And, Dougie Cochran to come to the side as well. Let's see if he lives up to the hype as well. From what I'm hearing on SENSA, according to Chad Corns, he is the Marcus Bontempelli 2.0. He's the unicorn. That remains to be seen. Yeah. But I can't say much about the Magpies and the Sandful otherwise, and they're going to be leaving in 2028. We got a question from Flash. Where does Zach Butters rate in the all-time best players to ever play for Port? Is he better than Boak? I'm going to say no. And why I say no is because, look, Zach Butters is not going to be a one-club player. Obviously, Travis Boak, he's stuck fat. Now, I'm not saying Zach Butters is not going to ditch Port Adelaide and leave the club. Like he gave service to Port Adelaide for 8 years. Just like what Patrick Dangerfield did to the Crows. But in terms of all time, I'd definitely say he's probably the top 15 to top 20. I think there's a lot of other players like ahead of him. Like your Robbie Grays, your Tredrays, all of that. But I don't think he's better than Boak, in my opinion. The number because Boak's played over 300 games for Port Adelaide, and he stuck fat when Port was on its knees, and Geelong wanted him, but he knocked back. He stuck fat with that club. Whereas Port financially, they're in a much more better position than what they were 15 years ago. So, to answer your question, sure, I don't think he's better than Boak in all time.
No, all time for me, and I don't think he's for me, he's not. No, Boak's not in my top 3. He's in my top 5. But Butters, maybe Butters can be top 10. No disgrace there.
Top 10, I'll say top 10, yeah. Factual opinion: who should Geelong get to replace King and Lappin?
I would take that Tasmanian guy from the VFL, the Tasmanian coach.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to have him as an assistant. I'd love to have. What he's done with that VFL team is actually extraordinary. I know it's VFL, but what he's done there with that team is bloody fucking good as well. And
we are facing Tasmania in the qualifying final for the VFL as well. A new rivalry.
Yes. And then we could play them in the grand final. So how about that? We could lose or beat them, and we could play them in the grand final. Now, would that not be the perfect rivalry? There's Tasmania, rivalry round, Tasmania versus Geelong. That'd be outstanding. But is Butters better than Wanganeen? No.
I don't think so. Like, Wanganeen won a Brownlow medal. Well, he won it when he was at Essendon, but when he was at Port, he was a brilliant player. As well.
Favorite son.
100%. He had Port Adelaide in his blood. South Australian born. But how funny! But how funny is that? Travis Boak, all-time number 1 Port Adelaide player, and he's a Victorian as well. So,
not number 1. No, I don't have him as number 1. No.
Oh, for AFL, I do. For AFL, all-time would be either Foss Williams or Russell Ebert.
Ebert, yeah. Russell Ebert, Jeff Motley would be up there. No, I still don't even have. I don't even have Boak in my top 3 Port power players. Even like for the Port team, I don't even think he's top 3. I'd have Robbie Gray before Boak. I'd have Robbie Gray before Boak. Yeah.
Okay. Gray's in my top 3, but yeah, he's not.
Yeah, I would have Treadway number 1. So he was your captain in the premiership era. So any player that won a premiership with Port, I'm going to rate highly because they won their first premiership there. So I think like Treadway was their leading time goal kicker, multiple leading goal time kicker. BNF he won a couple of BNFs, I think. A premiership player, that for me is going to be number 1. That because they've only won 1 flag. So if someone came across and won another flag, maybe. But for me, it's Treaders. Second up for me would be Robbie Gray. Record speaks for itself. And thirdly, I would have. I would have probably Gavin Wanganeen as number 3.
Yeah.
Have to look at it. Right. Yeah, and then Boak 4. But yeah. I think. Fair enough. I think Gray's record speaks for itself, and so does Wanganeen and Treaders. Yeah, Chad Corns would be up there. Chad Corns would be well up there. So would Kane Corns. So I think Kane was the better player, in my opinion. Different positions though, but Kane probably goes in my top 5. We'll probably do that for another day. We'll probably go through that.
We'll do that another day. Sorry for the Port Adelaide talk. But one more question. Boak down Geelong way. Yeah, he is. He's back in Torquay, and he was actually playing local footy for the Torquay Tigers as well. He actually did his ACL though, poor Boakey. So hope he is okay as well. Tim Evans is also up there as the greatest from Port Adelaide.
If we did Port Adelaide as an organisation, you can throw 100 players at number 1. You can throw Motley, Tim Jennifer is a 5-time premiership winner, Ebert. That's impossible. That one. Good luck with that one.
Compared to the Crows, you could probably name up to like 10 to 20 people all time. But yeah, Port Adelaide, there's just so many players. Like, rich history.
They won the most sample premierships. They dominated the 90s, absolutely dominated the 90s, dominated the 80s. Every era they won a flag. So it's just impossible. Probably, if we had to go number 1, probably Ebert would be number 1. But like I said, you got Geneva, he's won 5 flags there. You got Jeff Motley. Cahill. Cahill was a player there and a coach. It's hard. It's too hard. Forget about it. Ken Farmer as well.
Pioneer. Pioneer.
Yeah. So that's for another day. Good luck with that one. I won't be doing it, but good luck if you want to do it.
Flash. Basically, this Zach Butters situation is similar to Paddy Dangerfield. So it could be huge for us to stay relevant to get him. No, I do agree with that, Flash. 100%, going back to Victoria. And, he's also a country boy as well. He's from, I think he's from like Bacchus Marsh, that sort of area. And that's sort of like close to Geelong as well. So... anyway, we'll get into this. I think Lucas is frozen in this one. He's probably forgot to charge his phone.
No, I did. I actually looked up something. So SEN did a poll on this a couple of months ago about where does Port Adelaide's best player ever rank. So this is Michael. We all know Michelangelo Rucci if you're from South Australia. Kim Dillon and Kane Corns. So this is what Michelangelo. I'm not going to go through the whole list because we haven't got time. So I'll just do their top 3. So Michelangelo Rucci. Let's see. All right. So he had at 3. He had fucking hell. Oh, come on. Gavin Wanganeen, Rowan Treadway, Robbie Gray. So Robbie Gray at 1, 2, Rowan Treadway, 3, Gavin Wanganeen. Kim Dillon had Kim Dillon had the same thing, except for 3 was Chad Corns. And Kane Corns had the same thing as Michelangelo Rucci. So they all believe Robbie Gray is their best player at Port Adelaide. So they'd be probably the most 3 influential people. So there you go. They all had Robbie Gray at number 1. Yeah.
Robbie Gray. Who would have thought of Victorian, eh?
Did he try to get him as well, along with Boak?
Nah, I don't think so. No, we definitely wanted Boak. I can't remember actually. Yeah,
because he was from Geelong, Boakey. So,
yeah.
Geez,
Anyway,
that would have been
before we turn this into a Port Adelaide talk, which is the last 10 to 15 minutes, this game, Sydney and North Melbourne at the SCG. I mean, look, kudos to the Swans. This what would have been a very, very difficult week for the football club, for the staff, coaches, for the supporters and the players. We're not laughing at the Swans for that. We are laughing at North Melbourne. We are laughing.
Yeah.
North
Joke.
Melbourne. What the
fuck?
What the fuck? That was, and I bloody tipped this fucking fraud of a club.
Oh,
mate. You know what? I'll tell you, that deal to the Gold Coast 20 years ago, that would be pretty handy right now. This is such a frustrating team, North Melbourne. Like, you think one week they turned a corner, like when they put up a fight against Geelong, and all of a sudden they put up a shit effort like that. Fucking disgusting, mate. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, they had no Harry Sheezel, but you still had Luke Davies-Uniacke. You still had George Wardlaw. All of those fucking blokes. Oh, fucking embarrassing, mate. Bloody embarrassing. Oh, and look, if North Melbourne were going to lose, I expected them to put up an effort, but not this shit. Not this shit. Well, look at the score. Look how many scoring shots the Swans had. You know, imagine they kicked. This would have been a 120-point loss easily.
My report card for North is an F, and that's based on this game alone. I don't know you have no Heaney, you've got no Warner, you've got no Blakey. If you took Bailey Smith, Max Holmes, Jeremy Cameron, we'd be fucked. We'd be absolutely fucked. You take Rankin, you take Walker, you take Dawson, they'd be fucked. So they're missing their three best players there. Three. And you stink up the joint like they did. Where's the fuck is Simpkin? What a spud this guy is. No wonder no one wanted you, mate. LDU, disappointing. This is one of their worst losses in years. This was the great opportunity to beat a top 4 team for the first time in 100 fucking years, and you blew it. You didn't even compete. You got blown out in the first quarter. You thought Sydney, they acted like Sydney were just going to fold. And Sydney came to play, and North just didn't even bother. That is a disgrace. Their season's a disgrace. North, have you improved? Not really, because you still can't beat a top 4 team. You bet Footscray, so what? Can't win. Can't do anything outside of Marvel. You get a big fat F for me. F, not for failure, but F for fuckwits. Not good enough, North, and that is my report card for them.
F for fuckwits. I love that. Yeah, my grade, Lucas. But look, I think the F is a bit of a recency bias, Lucas. I think North they should have aimed between 8 to 10 wins in this one. I'm going to give them a D. This. Oh shit! They had 9. They had 9 wins. You know what? I'll give him. You can't believe it. I'm going to give him a C. I'm going to give him a C.
C.
Because they got 9 wins. They got my pass mark for them was between 8 to 10 wins. So they get a pass. This was just a stink of the gaff for this one. Because look, they were good against Geelong. They were absolutely good against Geelong. But you know what's holding them back? Alistair Clarkson. He's the fucking Joe Biden of the AFL at the moment. He shouldn't even be in the fucking coach's box anymore, mate. Like, the game's gone past him. It's time to fucking go. Get Adam Simpson in the box. Get John Longmire in the box. Both North Melbourne club legends. Someone surely better than Alistair Clarkson, mate. He's trying to bring back the chaos ball movement from his Hawthorn days. That doesn't happen anymore, mate. It doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, I'm going to give him a C. Look, they passed for me, but yeah.
I've had to
they stuck up the joint.
Yeah, I've had to actually sniff the chilies, I just can't believe what you just said there. You gave him a C.
They won 9 games. The pass mark for me for North Melbourne was 8, so they passed that. That's fine.
I got out the chip there. I got out the salt.
That was shit this game. That was shit this game. 9 wins for us. Last time was in 2001. Gee whiz. Last time Geelong won 9 games was in 2001. That's how long ago.
And they had the worst captain in Ben Graham there as well. Worst captain in history.
Bloody Lee Colbert, I reckon. He was fucking Judas.
All right.
Yeah. Last game, West Coast and Hawthorn at Optus Stadium. If this was any chance for Geelong to get into the top 4, it would have been this one, but we all knew this wasn't going to happen. Never in doubt for the Hawks. They're in the top 4. They'd be absolutely licking their lips facing the Sydney Swans at the SCG. But yeah, the bloody West Coast Eagles, I can't get a read out of them. This is another team that should be aiming for more than 5 wins. And they simply didn't do that. They absolutely stunk up the gaff in this one. Harley Reid, frustrating player, absolutely frustrating player. You know, doing those sling tackles. It's like he bloody belongs in the WWE the way he's going.
Spend it again. He's been offered a 2-week game off. I think he got 2 weeks, so he's not going to play early next year as well. So he can have an extended holiday. Just pathetic.
No Brownlow for Harley next year. No Brownlow for Harley.
No. My report for West Coast is an F. Now, Hawks were lucky that they're a bit fortunate, Hawks, because if this was dry weather, they would have. They didn't quite get third, so they have to go to Perth. But if this was a dry weather game, they would have won by 100 points easily. West Coast folded. Their season's been pathetic. They're competitive at home, which is good, but away, I won't forget that 100-point loss that St Kilda gave them. That's just ridiculous. Well, so West Coast get a big effort, another fuckwit team that shouldn't be in the league. Not good enough by West Coast, and better luck next year. Hopefully, you can do better. Your coach is the main problem. I don't think you can coach. He's more of a developer. They've developed now. They've been under him for three years now.
I mean, he's more of an assistant coach, Andrew Buckwalter.
Yeah.
I think like he's good for developing the players and all of that on the side. But as a senior coach, I just don't think he's got it. He's a bit of a bread and Bolton. He seems like a nice guy, but I just don't think he's getting the best out of his players. It might be, look, not his fault. He was set up in a tough job for the Eagles to get him out of the bottom 4, and that certainly hasn't happened for them. And for a grade, I'm gonna have to give him an F as well. Very, very disappointing.
Yeah, not good enough, but and that wraps up the last season of the AFL. Don't know what we're going to do next week. Don't know what we're going to do moving forward. We'll find something to clock the time. But
we'll have the wild cards to talk about, and hopefully we can get some guests on as well. Scotty, any of the Collingwood crew, we could drag that on as well. And I guess we can also do, once the finals have been set, we can do like a final sort of predictor as well. So. But that is going to be it for the footy, and we're going to talk about sport. Oh, some other footy news as well. For Geelong, Bailey Smith, Ollie Dempsey, Max Holmes, and Connor O'Sullivan, they make the All-Australian squad. So Ollie Dempsey, hope he gets in. We know Bailey Smith will get in. I don't think Max Holmes makes it, in my opinion, because he was out injured for the last 4 or 5 weeks, but surely Ollie Dempsey gets in, especially on the wing. Connor O'Sullivan, he's become a late bloomer to make a pitch for the AA squad as well. But Lucas, what do you reckon, mate?
I can't complain with that. I don't know why Connor O'Sullivan's in there, to be fair. I don't know what he's done. But I can agree with the other three. Well, he's a defender. Like, he's not. I thought Tom Stewart maybe was had a better year than Connor O'Sullivan. But anyway, I don't.
Stewart. His first half was abysmal. Tom Stewart.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. So, Bailey Smith, yeah, okay. Clear as day. This one with Dempsey.
Surely.
Mac. I don't know what Max Holmes is doing in there either because he's a train wreck from halfback. But that was a little bit surprising, Mac. I thought Sean Manor. I know Sean Manor's had a little bit of a So Sean Manor for me, but maybe even Tanner Bruner over Max Holmes. At least Tanner Bruner can.
I don't think so.
At least he can kick. At least he can kick from halfback.
Yeah, middle of the year, Tanner Bruner was down on form as well. He's starting to pick it up, thankfully too. So it's players who've played really well all year. But how Patrick Cripps gets in the fucking squad is absolutely beyond me at the moment too. But there's always shocker. Well, no Sydney boys there. But there is one Sydney boy there that we'll talk about. Every dog has its day, and big Charlie Curnow, he wasn't involved. Of course he's got the Coleman. A Coleman medal automatically gets in the All-Australian.
Yeah, automatically gets you in, automatically. So congratulations to Charlie Curnow. Now, I did say my early predictions. Now, this isn't I told you so, but I did say Charlie Curnow would win the Coleman. He'll kick 70 goals. Now, he got 66. So that's a cross. So apologies for that one. But he did win the Coleman. He is a 3-time winner. No hookers for him. No hookers for him. He's dreaming about the Coleman at 9 a.m. winning the 3-time Coleman.
He's dreaming about his individual awards instead of the elusive premiership.
It's too bad Heaney and Warner and the rest couldn't do that. But Charlie, good boy, Charlie. We love that. And Geelong once again fucked up the trade by not getting Neil for Curnow. But every dog has its day, and I had my day with Charlie Curnow, and that puts a smile on my face. And speaking of awards...
No, guess what? Guess who kicked more goals over the weekend?
No, Logan Moore. No, we can agree with that. But still, Charlie gets it common. Now, just on the awards. All right, I can tell you. So Charlie Curnow owns you, won the Coleman medal. But I'll tell you what, mark of the year went to the Wizard. The Wizard with the mark of the year. He won it in the last round. You saw it. I was on the. I just lifted off my chair. It was like a rocket up my ass. I went boom, hit the roof. The Wizard took an absolute fantastic mark. The Wizard. He's won mark of the year. Congratulations in the last round and in the wet as well. So beat that. If that don't win mark of the year, it's fucking rigged. And I know you're behind it. So congratulations also to the Wizard, Nick Watson. Wish he was at Geelong. I'd trade you our whole team for him. The whole team's gone. He's that good. So he might be better than Lee Matthews. He might be Hawthorn's greatest ever player. So I'll tell you what. Congratulations.
No.
Yeah, well, that is exactly right because Charlie Curnow brought that Carlton culture along with him. But congratulations to Curnow and congratulations to the Wizard. And that's the awards done.
The world's gone mad. World's gone Where's that passion for our boys, Lucas? Where is that passion for our boys? Jeez.
Win some flags and you'll get some passion.
I hope. Come on, Geelong. Let's please win the flag so we can knock sense back into this boy. Seriously. Alrighty. Let's move on to some other sport. In the NRL, massive weekend of results. The Panthers, 22-14 over the Melbourne Storm. The Broncos, they break their losing streak, 34-30 over the Canberra Raiders. The Dolphins, 34-16 over the Parramatta Eels. Sea Eagles, 44-24 over the Knights in Newcastle. The Warriors, gee, they're looking scary. They're looking absolutely scary at the moment. I'm fancying them in the grand final. They beat the Rabbitohs 45-26.
They don't even have to travel anymore. They won't be traveling until the grand final.
Yeah. I think they're going to get an easy. I think they're going to get an easy run. My Bulldogs 44-14 over the Dragons. The Dragons get the spoon. Possibly the Doggies. Maybe a late finals push. Who knows? That remains to be seen. We do need to rely on other results as well. With the Cowboys got a bye, so whoever the Cowboys got next, please beat them. No, please beat the Cowboys. The Sharks 30-22 over the Titans, and the West Tigers.
Oh my God!
West Tigers 25-24 over the Sydney Roosters.
Where did that come from?
Wow.
That has to be one of the biggest, because Roosters are in the top 4. That has to be one of the biggest upsets.
Well, top of the ladder. They were top of the ladder.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're top of the ladder now, but that has to be upset of the year.
That has to be, surely. West Tigers, they've lost like 11 in a row. They even lost to the Dragons last week. So this Benji Marshall was on a little bit of trouble. This buys him some time. Bloody hell.
This buys him some time, doesn't it? But yeah, I'll give you the ladder. So it's the Warriors, Panthers, Roosters, Dolphins, Sharks, Knights, Rabbitohs, and the Cowboys. That's your top 8. So yeah, Warriors are top of the ladder.
So Penrith could still four-peat.
No, they haven't. Well, they haven't four-peated. It was the Broncos last year.
They defeat, yeah. So, but they could win another premiership. Well, the Broncos won't win it this year, that's for sure. I don't know what's happened with them. That's a one-hit wonder. I don't know what's happened there.
I don't know about the Panthers. Truth be told, I don't know. I think it's going to be between the Warriors or the Roosters. That's how I see it. The Roosters have been really good form as of late. Other than that loss.
And the Warriors could do the double with their New Zealand counterpart, Auckland. The New Zealand Warriors are based in Auckland as well. So they could do the double there. Auckland won it, FC, and now New Zealand Warriors could follow the same thing. So a good thing happening in New Zealand sport, isn't it?
Good thing happening, but don't really want to talk about fucking Auckland in the A-League. Don't get me started with that. I'm still not over that semi-final. Anyways, the World Game. Let's get into it. The Premier League is back. We had the opening weekend. Arsenal kicked off the season as Premier League champions, 3-0 winners over Coventry. The year that still burns me is 1988. West Tigers, big turnaround like Carlton. Yeah, I reckon. Because when was the last time the West Tigers won the premiership? It's been a long time between drinks.
Yeah. No, 05, wasn't it, when Benji Marshall won it for him?
2005. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah. Anyway, back into the Premier League. Arsenal 3-0 over Newley. We know you're a Gunners fan. You'd be very, very happy as well. 3-0 over. Can I have the banner back, please, Lucas? I should be in charge of the banners. I am the host.
Yeah.
Anyway, whole city. Talking about Tigers, upset Manchester United. Get the soundboard ready because oh my god,
there you go.
a newly promoted side.
That's even better.
They thought they were back with Michael Carrick. Oh, guess what? Reality has struck again for you, fucking dickheads. Oh, how good. How good was it to see these dozers back where they fucking belong? Oh, thank you so much, Hull City. Absolutely fantastic. Ipswich Town, 2-1 over Sunderland. Everton, 2-0 over Crystal Palace. Leeds with a 1-0 win over Nottingham Forest. Brentford, 3-0
Oh, my God!
3-0 over Tottenham. How's second edge Postecoglou going for you fucking Muppets? How's that fucking going for you? You're going to the championship now. Nothing more fucking certain. Stuff all of yous. Let's move on to the rest of the results. Brighton 4-0 over Aston Villa. Don't write Aston Villa off. They always have a slow start in the first half of the season. They'll fire up when it comes to in January and all of that. Man City 2-1 over Bournemouth. The Enzo Maresca era has kicked off with a win over there. My Reds, my Liverpool. Hey, look, we salvaged a draw. St. James's Park St. James's Park is one of the most hostile crowds to play against. But look, at the end of the day, Rome wasn't built in a day. The Andoni Iraola era, it's going to be a process. All right. No, I do agree with that. We couldn't even fucking beat them as well over there in Brentford. But I mean, my heart was Liverpool 3-1, but I just had this gut feeling, Lucas. I had this gut feeling we were going to concede early. We'll probably scrape a winner in the last minute, which we did. We got that penalty for Dominic Szoboszlai. But I'll tell you this, Lucas. And I can't believe I'm saying it. Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak, no good, mate. No good. All that money we spent, and we gave you last season to figure it out and all that. Florian Wirtz especially, he's come from Germany in the Bundesliga. We know that the Premier League's a much more intense league, and last year was all about him adapting to it. But he hasn't progressed, man. He hasn't absolutely he had a great World Cup, but coming back to the Premier League, I'm really getting concerned, Lucas.
He got hooked.
He got hooked by Iraola after 60 minutes.
Yeah. Isak, I don't know what happened to him. He didn't even want to take a penalty. He didn't want no ball.
His confidence is gone, man. His confidence is gone.
So he was got given the ball, and then he was like, well, "What are you giving it to me for?" I don't want to take it. Because if that was Richarlison, Jesus, he would have really shot halfway off before he took the penalty. But Isak, he wanted none of it.
But you know what? In a way, I'm glad that Szoboszlai took that penalty as well. I don't think Isak would have made it, truth be told. But gee whiz, Florian Wirtz especially, mate. He had a lot of the ball, no doubt about it. Had a shot on target. We know he's good at pressing, but you can't even do an easy 5-yard pass. He was just so sloppy in possession, slow with the ball. I'm really getting worried, Lucas. I'm absolutely really getting worried. We had on the wings, you had Cody Gakpo. Who would have thought? He was our best player on the fucking pitch. Cody Gakpo, out of all players. He got the equaliser for that game. But on the right-hand side, you had young Ria Engamoa, the young 17-year-old kid. He's normally a left winger. He played on the right. I don't think he should be played there. He should just come as on the left, straight off the bench. But we had the young Spanish kid, Victor Munoz. He was sensational, absolutely sensational. As soon as he came on, he won that penalty. And I'd like to see him start on the right-hand side for this one. We know we're going to get Bradley Barcola from PSG. That's going to come all in the coming days.
When's that going to come?
Oh, but geez, we need more than Barcola, mate. We need a number 6. We need a fucking new right back as well. Jeremy Frimpong, he's another guy that I haven't been impressed with lately. And you know what? I'd send Frimpong back to Germany. He was fucking as useless as a fucking gee whiz. Yeah, we haven't replaced the right back position. Even Kirkes at left back was terrible as well. He needs a fucking haircut.
What the fuck is with your Reds teams and not signing players? Adelaide United, Liverpool, they don't want to sign anybody.
Oh we can't. Well, compared to last season, But look, I think the transfer window is still open, and we got to back the manager in. We absolutely got. If it's me though, I don't think we're going to be signing anybody. I think Barcola is going to stay at PSG. We're going to do fucking nothing in the winter period as well. And and we're going to be playing fucking Frimpong on the right hand side, which I do not want. But Victor Munoz though, I thought he was pretty damn good. I like to see what he could do starting for this one. But that's my rant for the Reds. And still to come tomorrow, we've got Fulham and Chelsea which is at 4:30 a.m. So that's a reasonable time as well. So I might be watching that. So wherever else is for you guys, we know Bo. He's a Chelsea fan. Is he going to fly in for this one? Who knows? So.
All right, definitely. You never know. You never know.
All right, Lucas, the La Liga. This is a new segment of the show. I'll let you take it away with this, mate.
Yes, La Liga. This is Jose Mourinho's first game in charge. Yes, Jose Mourinho's back in another big club, probably the biggest in world football. I don't know how he got that job, but he got it. Maybe because he actually did well with Benfica, to be fair. That probably saved him. So Real Madrid, yes, under Jose, 2-1 against Espanyol. Had to come from behind. They scored a goal in the 90th minute, Real Madrid. Barcelona absolutely smashed Elche. Yamel had a good game. That's one player Liverpool will never have. Atletico Madrid, 2-2 over Villarreal. Yes, big story from this game was after it with Alves, another player Liverpool will never have. He got constantly booed in this game, Alvarez. The reason for that, he's been linked to Barcelona. So he was constantly booed. When his name was brought up, he was booed. Every time he touched the ball, he was booed. I'm not sure booing your own teammate is good, but that's what they did in Spain. It's brutal over there, Kiri. We've been over this.
Yes.
And it didn't help that they didn't win the game either. We had managers sent off. So it's a typical Atletico Madrid game. Sevilla, good win over Bilbao. Sevilla on top of the table. They've won 2-0. They've won their first two games. Getafe 1-0 over Racing Club. Valencia and Celta Vigo, a 0-0 draw. Real Betis and Real Sociedad, a 1-0 to Betis. And the Madrid team, Rayo Vallecano, 1-1 over Alaves.
Very, very good, mate. Very, very good. Yep, we love talking about the world game, and great to have the La Liga in the conversation as well. Back to our home shores, Lucas, in the A-League. Adelaide United, the draw came out for the Champions League. So we are playing Thailand's BG Pathum United, Singapore's Lion City Sailors, and Hong Kong's China's Taipei FC in the AFC Champions League 2. So I could potentially see my Reds in Asia somewhere. I know I'm going to Hong Kong as a bit of a stopover. So who knows? Hopefully the Reds are playing then and I could go see them over there. But I'll give you a bit of a background for each opponent. So BG Pathum United from Thailand, they'll make their second consecutive appearance in ACL 2. And they are a one-time Thai League One champions. They can claim their maiden league title in the 2020-21 season. And there is also a strong Adelaide United connection through this club. Aurelio Vidmar, he coached this Thai club as well. And we also know he was part of that final in 2008. The Lion City Sailors from Singapore, they'll feature in the ACL 2 for a third consecutive season. They've made history in 2024-25. They were the first club from Singapore to reach an Asian club competition final. They finished runners-up 2-1 to Sharjah FC in the ACL 2 decider. So they've had finals experience as well. So that will be a really good matchup for the Reds. And they also share a connection with Adelaide United through Aurelio Vidmar. I can't pronounce it today. And he coached this side as well. So two of them he had. And one more, the one from Hong Kong, Taipei, two-time Hong Kong Premier League champions. And they competed in last season's ACL 2 campaign as well. So, yeah, we got really experienced sides in the Asian Champions League. So, really good matchups and some Reds connections as well.
Yeah, no, really, really good by Adelaide United. They fucked up going into the Champions League, the elite. So why not do it in the two? And if Adelaide United even think about charging $25 for this, that's a joke. Don't even bother, mate. Don't even bother.
Well,
That should be $10.
well, I'll still go. I'll still go.
Oh no, gone mad. Right. Speaking of this, we've got a new sport. A new sport we're going to cover. And
I don't know this, so you tell me.
It is the Human Dog Championships. Round 1. So the dressage session, R. Hines and his dog Ralph, 6 points. T. Hoffman and his dog Benz, 3 points. And I. Heimner and her dog, it was actually, it would be Roke if we didn't have females against men in Human Dog Championship. And her dog Burke got 1 point. So that is, wow, this is Ridgy Ditch. This is not made up. So we would have we would at this. No, we got to stop laughing because this is serious. So we would have footage of this, but we're not on the free plan. So the dressage is they dress like a dog, and they go around sniffing the mat. What? This is Ridgy Ditch. They go around sniffing the mat, and they walk. So they walk around like dogs, and the best one that walks around the best gets points. And dog Ralph got 6 points. So congratulations to Art Hines. The first round was in. This is Ridgy Ditch. This was in Berlin. The first round was in Berlin. We're going to go to Dortmund for the second round, which starts next week. So the sports bet, if you want to bet on that kind of thing, maybe put it on. Oh, sorry about that. Probably put it on. This is serious. This is serious. So I didn't laugh during your fucking Liverpool segment. So no, congratulations, and the winner gets a bag of 2 kilo dog food, which is fantastic. So I'm sure their dog would happily eat that. Now to the cricket. This is Ridgy Ditch. This is not made up. This is Ridgy Ditch. Now to the cricket. Oh yes, the cricket. Australia win by an innings and 50-run runs. Yeah, the pitch was called a disgrace, but apparently not though. Apparently not. The ICC rated the pitch in North Mackay that I was going to go to. Maybe I should have after watching the Human Dog Championships. Maybe I should have stayed there. So they Australia won 50-run run. Mitchell Starc was unbelievable. He picked up a 10-wicket haul in this game. He picked up 5 wickets in 3.4 overs. Fantastic by Mitchell Starc. He's our only bowler. Thank fuck we have him. And Marnus Labuschagne. Nah, this little prick Marnus. I reckon he'd enjoy the Human Dog Championships. That's for sure. Yeah, awful. Needs to go. We've got top order problems. At least Cameron Green did a little bit better in this test match. But still drew the series with Bangladesh. Still lost a test match against Bangladesh. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Australia go to South Africa in October against the Saffers. 3-test series, and it's going to be all green tops there. So we're going to get rolled, and then we're going to roll them. It's going to be a lottery, flick of the coin. So that is our second test match. Now, the F1. While Kiri gathers his thoughts and momentum, even he loves the Human Dog Championships. And we'll be covering that for 5 rounds. That's 5 rounds. That's 5 weeks of human dog walking. So F1, Lando Norris, F1's back. Lando Norris wins the Dutch Grand Prix. Mercedes continue to dominate. Kimi Antonelli also finished second in that race. He now has a 53-point gap. Mercedes are just walking away with it. Is this a German thing? I would believe so. Well, there could be an Australian dog-walking human dog championships. I don't know, but it's big in Germany. What happened to Percy Hallbanger and his pooch Barnaby? Do you think they have a right to be disqualified? Different dogs. The research on this show is extraordinary. Absolutely. Hello, gentlemen. How's your night so far? What did you think of Zach Butters leaving Port Adelaide? Will there be a chance to Geelong? We mentioned this earlier, X-Men. You're a bit late, but we will clarify. He's not going to Collingwood. He's ruled that out. We're right in it with Zach Butters. Right in it. Australian pitchers are inventing Test cricket. Why play over 5 days when you can only get the job done in 2? Exactly. Human dogs, you mean both human and dog compete, or is it a dog in a dog suit? No, it's a real human, and he's walking another real human. We're getting questions on this. See, everybody is curious to know what this is. I think Mars would love this as well. And Rocco and all that. They'd love the human dog walkie, especially Bo. They played that once on the jumper punch, and they almost fainted. Couldn't believe what they saw. Hence, this is where we got this from. There we go. Yeah. There we go. So, there we go. But that is, so we're all curious to see that, and we'll be back next week for it.
Lucas, before, how did Oscar Piastri go?
No good. No, he's way behind. He won't win it this year. He had a fucking good chance last year in the British manufacturers. McLaren fucked him over. Lando Norris is a British driver, so that was always going to happen. The British manufacturing favouring a British driver. Well, what are the odds on that? So poor Oscar Piastri, he has to. He's struggling a little bit in that car. Completely dominated by Mercedes this year. They're going to finish 1-2 in the Constructors' Championships. So what it is. Antonelli has a 53-point gap lead over his teammate Lando Norris. So Mercedes dominating this year and going to finish out. Well, they've already won the Constructor Championship, so that's finished. And this looks to be all over as well.
Shows how out of touch I am with motorsport. Yeah. But we will be there for the Adelaide 500 grand final. We will be there no matter what.
No. Not for the Adelaide 500. Not for the Adelaide 500. We will be there for the MotoGP. There will definitely be there for that one. My man Chaz Mostert's going to go back to back. Chaz owns you. So. Is that? He only needs to win about 3 races to win the championship. So what a stupid sport. But the pre-entertainment has happened at MotoGP. We're going to get a one-on-one session with Abby Chatfield and her partner Callaway. That is going to be fantastic. That's going to be fantastic. Pre-game entertainment. They're going to tell how. They're going to sit on the seat on the stage and tell how everybody is racist, sexist, and all that. So that'd be fantastic to see. And Kiri, now it is for your Well, I'm going to let you do this intro. You do this intro, Kiri.
Yeah, it's loading. Come on, you stupid thing. Quiz Mania. There we go. Alrighty, well, for this one, this is sort of different, and I don't know if we're going to be doing a score, truth be told, because the Guardian hasn't updated their website or anything like that. So this is a footy-based quiz for this one, and there's 50 questions, Lucas. There's 50 questions. So okay. I think we'll just fast track a lot of this as well. But
we are in front of time, so it's not like we reached 9 o'clock. So we've probably got another 20 minutes to play with. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. But I don't think we'll do like a score or shit for this one. So But yeah, something different. We'll get into it. Which is this. I found this random footy quiz and it had stuff about this year, so I was like, cool, let's do it. All right, question 1. Name 4 of the 25 players nominated for this year's Rising Star Award.
Oh, okay.
I could definitely name a couple.
I can name a few.
Yeah. Oh, our man, Mitch Edwards. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Jagger Smith.
Sam Swadling.
Yes.
Who's that Gold Coast player that fucking had a field day against us?
Lombardi.
Oh, fucking Lombard. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 right there. So there we go. How easy was that?
There's 4 right there. Too easy. Leah Lombard. Oh, yeah. Willem Dersma. Did Connor O'Sullivan get one? Or was that last? Oh, that was last year. Yeah. Oh, well.
Yep. So there's Sam Swadling. Yep. Lombardi.
Jay Pogginghorn should have got one, man. Fuck me.
And Mitch Edwards. So we got that one right. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, we got that one right. All right. Fremantle finished the home and away season on top of the ladder. Prior to 2026, which year did they last achieve this feat?
Well, it would have been in. Would have been 214.
214. It was definitely around that era, like Ross the Boss.
Yeah, where they played Hawthorn in that grand final.
Yeah.
But then again, they had a good year where they played Sydney. And they lost to Sydney in a prelim in around 08, 09.
Yeah.
So they're around there as well. But I'm gonna go with 214.
Yeah,
for me.
Same. I reckon 2014 as well.
Yeah.
It was 2015. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh, well. We're 1 year off.
Yeah, 1 year off.
Right.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Okay, question 3. Josh, Sam, or Jack, what is the most common first name of AFL players in 2026? I'm going to say Jack. Has to be Jack. The amount of Jacks they've got in St Kilda, there's like 5 of them named Jack. What about you?
Sam's as well. I'm gonna go with Sam.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Jack. It was Jack.
Thank you.
Yeah, easy. Question 4. Scott Pendlebury broke the games record this year. To the nearest 10%, what percentage of his career games have been played at the MCG?
90. I'm going to go with 90.
Yeah. 60.
60? What?
What?
Yeah,
come on. You are having a laugh. That is mad. That is fucking mad.
No way. No, that's bullshit.
He only travels outside of Victoria fucking twice a year. What are you fucking talking about?
No, that's crap.
That is bullshit. Question 5. Name either of the coaches who took charge of a side permanently prior to the 2026 season.
Josh Fraser's one.
Josh Fraser. Dean Solomon.
And Dean Solomon. There you go.
Yeah. This is fucking easy.
Name either of the coaches. Yeah.
Josh Carr. What?
What the fuck?
Oh, you know what they meant? The actual coaches, not the caretaker coaches. Josh Carr.
Seriously?
You could say fucking Josh Carr before the 2025 season because he was fucking calling the shots. It wasn't Ken Hinkley. Hinkley was in the sidelines. Josh Carr was calling the shots in the box. Fuck. We didn't read that question carefully. Question 6. Who was the only player to kick a goal after the siren to win a match this season?
Didn't Dylan Moore do that?
No, he missed it.
No, early in the year, Dylan Moore.
Did he kick a winning goal?
Yeah, didn't they, against Collingwood?
Yeah, but that was a draw as well. He missed it.
Oh, that was a draw as well. Okay, fair enough then.
I'm trying to think. fucking not Jack Gunston. That wasn't after the siren. That was in the dying seconds of the game on Easter Monday.
Yeah, and that was a point as well. Can you think of any Geelong game that they did that to us? What about Carlton? Did Carlton kick a winning goal? No.
Paddy Cripps wasn't after the siren.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, so it wasn't a Geelong game. Wasn't any showdowns, derbies?
Oh, Zerha at North. Like North Melbourne kicked the winning goal after the siren. Oh, surely it was Zerha.
Is that against Gold Coast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zerha. Yeah. And Flash said the same thing as well on the chat.
Yeah. Gold Coast, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That was the only player. That's crazy. And this has been a crazy season. Question 7. Of the current crop of Irish-born AFL players, who has played the most games?
It's got to be McKenna, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be. I reckon McKenna.
Yeah, McKenna. Yeah.
It wouldn't be Mullen. It wouldn't be Mark O'Connor.
Nah.
I reckon it's McKenna.
Yeah.
Mark O'Connor. What?
Come on.
What?
Jeez, Wiz, you're kidding.
What? Wow. Mark O'Connor.
That can't be right. McKenna's been in the AFL for years.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Fuck, man. Mark O'Connor. Oh, question 8. Order the following clubs by number of games they played at the MCG this season, from least to most. Adelaide, North Melbourne, or St Kilda? I think Adelaide have played the least.
Yeah, they've played Essendon, didn't they? Didn't they play Essendon?
Yeah, they played Essendon. Yeah, they haven't travelled much to the MCG this year. They've only played like 3 games. I'd say... Oh, St Kilda's played some big games at the MCG, haven't they?
Yeah, they played Collingwood in opening round.
I'm going to say Adelaide, Saints, and North for this one.
Yeah, we say that, yeah.
Yeah. So, did we get that right? St Kilda's played the most. Wow.
North has only had one
game.
Where was that?
Wow.
Shit. Would have been against Collingwood. Maybe.
Yeah.
Collingwood.
Yeah, it would have to be. Adelaide's only played 2. I swear they played 3. Because they played Collingwood and then Essendon. Far out.
Yeah.
Question 9. Which Victorian was named best on ground in February's State of Origin match? I can't fucking remember. Who cares about that fucking meaningless preseason game, mate?
Was it Zach Butters?
I reckon it was...
no, I know who it is. Who's that?
Butters.
No, who's that fucking GWS scrub? He plays the GWS. He's a half-backer. Lockie Ash. It should have been Dacos, but he got robbed. I remember this. He got robbed. And they gave it to Ashcroft because that stupid idiot Kate McCarthy gave the 3 votes.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
He gave 3 votes to Ash and not Dacos. So I reckon it's Lockie Ash.
Yeah, I'm not sure about. I'm going to go with you. Was it Lockie Ash? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everyone gave Dacos 5 and she gave Dacos fucking 2 or some shit.
Jesus. Yeah. Kate McCarthy, eh?
Yeah.
Question 10. Which was the northernmost ground to host a game in Victoria this year? The northernmost ground. So the most north ground in Melbourne?
Yeah. Ballarat?
Ballarat's out west. I don't think they played a game. Did they play a game in Ballarat this year? Because that's under construction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're redoing the stadium.
Well, yeah, maybe, yeah.
And they said to host a game. If they said in Australia, I would have said Darwin. But In Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria. It's got to be Ballarat. Can't be Geelong. It's got to be Ballarat. No. Did they play any other games in Melbourne in regional? It's got to. I'll say Ballarat.
Yeah,
it can't be obvious. Yeah, it can't be obvious. It's either Geelong or Ballarat. I'm going to go with Ballarat. Maybe they played one game there.
Bruh.
Marvel. What?
Bruh.
What the fuck are you on about?
What is this question, mate?
What?
So you may as well say it every fucking year.
Yeah,
that is a retarded question.
What?
That is a retarded question. You may as well give that question every year. That's fucking retarded. No. Fuck, man. I should know this actually because I went to a game at Marvel recently. Oh, gee whiz. Fuck. Question 11. Nick Dacos incredibly managed to average over 35. Name any of the other 5 players who average over 30 disposals per game for the season. Harry Sheezel, Lockie Neal. Butters? No, not Butters.
No, it would be Butters because he got injured, remember? So his average is probably high. Yeah. Oh, you just have to name any of the other 5 players. So one of them would be
Bailey Smith.
Yeah, Bailey Smith. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Errol Goulden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clayton Oliver. He just gets overshadowed because GWS had a poor season. But Lockie Neal I said as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Harry Sheezel. Yeah. There you go. That was easy. That one. That was pretty easy.
This year's final series has seen the introduction of a wildcard round. How many wins did teams require to feature in the top 10 this year?
11?
Yeah. Either 10 or 11.
Yeah.
12. All right. Fair enough. Well, back in the day, bloody 12 wins could get you bloody top 4. So once upon a time. All right. Question 13. Round 23 saw 2 games take place on the same day at the MCG. Name any of the 4 teams who played on the ground on Saturday, August 15.
Melbourne and Freo. There you go.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no. What?
No.
No, Melbourne and Freo was on Saturday.
Oh, no, that was round 22 because that was the weekend I went.
Wow.
Because we played Essendon. So it's any of St Kilda, Richmond, Hawthorn, or Collingwood. So you're a week off, Lucas.
Bloody hell.
Who was the tallest player to feature in the top 10 of this year's Coleman Medal leaderboard?
The Wizard.
No, he's not. I'm taller than him as well, and I'm not and I'm under 6 foot. I'm still taller than the fucking Wizard. Curno's a big fella.
Yeah, Logan Morris. He's pretty tall.
Actually, I think Logan's taller. He's probably a couple centimeters taller.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Charlie Curnow, but I think Morris. Yeah,
I'll go with Logan Morris. Ben King. Oh, fuck. King. Yes, Ben King. He's 200 centimeters. Yeah. Fuck, I didn't think of him. Like, he didn't cross my mind because Gold Coast had a shit season. And he was in the front runner for the Coleman as well. Ben King. Fuck. Question 15. Brisbane played West Coast in round 2, 2005. Then not again until round 19, 2026. In that time, how many times did Brisbane play Geelong? I think I know this one. I think it's 7. We played them a lot. Maybe 5. I'll probably go 5.
Are we counting finals or just regular season?
Yeah, I'm counting finals as well. So
okay,
I'm going to go 5.
Yeah, so I got 4. For some reason, had 2, 4.
Wait, hold
1,
on, let
2.
me count. So, played at the
I got 6.
played Gabba, GMHBA, qualifying final, grand final. Where's the other 2?
Opening round again.
Oh, wait, 2026. Fucking the Gabba this year and GMH. So, yeah, 6. Yeah, it's definitely 6.
We've got 6, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be 5.
I don't know
What
where
is
I
it?
got 7 from. That came out of my ass.
6, yeah, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Question 16. Thursday or Friday? Which day of the week was more common for games at the MCG this season? Gonna have to say Thursday. There's a lot more Thursday night games over there.
Yeah, well, I'd say Friday because Geelong played every fucking game Thursday, and every game used to be in Geelong. I'm going to go Friday.
Friday. All right.
Go, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because the Thursday night games, one week it'd be in Adelaide, one week it'd be Perth.
Yeah,
Brisbane.
they switched it,
yeah.
And Geelong majority played those fucking Thursday nights.
Yeah. And, and you wonder why fucking they just say, oh, Geelong don't pack out the stadiums. Well, don't put it on fucking Thursday night, Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, question 17. It was, and this is the other thing. Why do we play the Crows on a Thursday night? That fucking pisses me off as well. Like, it should be on a Friday night or a Saturday night. But anyway, move on. Question 17. It was announced at the conclusion of round 3 which Australian artists will be performing at this year's grand final. Oh, that's fucking easy. Kylie Minogue.
Britney Spears.
In your dreams. Northern Territory or Australian Capital Territory. Which territory hosted more games this season? It's going to have to be Canberra.
Northern. Yeah. Really? I thought Northern.
Oh.
Melbourne played down there a couple of games.
Yeah, in Alice Springs. I thought it was just once.
Okay.
I'm going to say Canberra because
I want to go with Northern, yeah.
I'm going to say I'll be surprised if it's Northern Territory. Yeah. ACT because GWS got their home games in Canberra.
Yeah, they should relocate there, to be fair.
Yeah. Question 19. Which Adelaide player led the league for tackles this season?
Oh, this is easy.
It has to be Sam Berry.
Surely, yeah.
Has to be Sam Berry. Yeah. Never in
that was easy.
I'd love Sam Berry at Geelong. He'd be great.
Yeah. Geelong boy as well.
Oh, he's a Victorian. I don't think he's Geelong. But he's Victorian. Yeah. But yeah, so Tom Atkins, if you like wineries, mate.
Give you a straight trade. We give you Tom Atkins, you give us Sam Berry.
Yeah. Anyway. Which jumper number do the following players have in common? Mitch McGovern, Max Gawn, and Tom Papley.
Well, they're all fuckwits, but
I like Max Gawn.
Yeah, Max is alright. Papley, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, number 9?
9, yeah. 35 stands out for some reason. 11.
11.
Way
35.
off.
Question 21. The MCG was number 1 with an average of 57,004. Which AFL ground has the second highest average attendance in 2026?
I'm going to go Perth.
Yeah, me too.
Because West Coast fans do turn up as well, to be fair.
They do, actually. Yeah, and, Freo, they've always had 50K in every home game they had. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Optus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 22. Which club has the youngest average age across their list this year?
Richmond, I think.
Oh, the Richmond or Essendon. I'm going to say Richmond as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
West Coast.
West Coast.
Oh.
Hey.
But they've got more veterans in there, and Liam Baker, Jack Graham, Tim Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a shot.
Waterman's pretty old.
Yeah, Waterman's. Yeah, oh, he's 28. Question 23. It'll be announced after grand final day. What is the Gary Ayres Medal awarded for each year? Well, best player in the finals. So
Yeah.
that's easy. Oh, we've got a few more questions to go. Gee whiz. Question 24. Swinburne Oval has been under construction through 2026. But which Melbourne-based club does the Oval serve as the current training base of? The Demons?
Is that Arden Street? Is that north?
Oh, no, it's Richmond. Punt Road?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I could swear their sponsorship name was Swinburne. I'm going to say Richmond.
Okay.
I'm going to say Richmond.
For some reason, north just popped out. Well, I'll stick with north. Go on.
Yeah, so, some of the stadiums they've got sponsorship names. Question 25. Still Sidebottom or Taylor Walker? Which retiree is older?
Walker.
Yeah.
It's close. It's very close, but yeah.
Yeah. Taylor Walker.
Yeah.
Do you know that because of your bum?
Yeah, I see.
Question 26. Fox Footy lists 10 play-by-play commentators on their channel for the 2026 season. Name 3 of them.
That's easy.
Russell,
Hutto, and
David King.
No, he's on a play-by-play. Yeah, host. Yeah, and
what's his name?
Matt Hill.
Matt Hill. Yeah.
There you go. Probably not the one you're thinking of, but yeah, he was in there. Yeah. Yeah, we got him.
Dwayne Russell, Hutto, bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that one. That was. Yeah.
She's bloody brilliant, Jess Webster. She needs to commentate more games with bloody Kelly Underwood. Seriously, she's fucking fantastic.
That was an easy one.
Question 27. Which North Melbourne player was the shortest in the league to have over 100 hit-outs for the season? Well, it won't be Caleb Daniel, and he's the shortest player in the AFL, but I can't imagine him being in the ruck.
No. So Darling?
It's either Jack Darling or Nick Larkey. Yeah.
Maybe Nick Larkey more, I think.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give it to the Sue Larkey. Cooper Trenbath. Oh, damn.
Trenbath.
We need to watch more North Melbourne games, Lucas. Baz NMFC would be spewing his chips right now if he saw us answer with that. Question 28. The AFLCA Champion Player of the Year Award has votes released up until round 21. At that stage, who was the highest ranked player not playing for a top 10 side?
Oh. Well, Dacos has won it. That's for certain. He's won that.
Yeah.
Not top 10. Would it be Rorail, Petrarca?
Yeah.
Butters? Butters. It'd be Butters. It'd be Butters.
Butters.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Oh, what happened? Foster.
What happened? Fuck. Oh, what have I done?
Oh,
shit. Oh, shit. I've clicked the wrong button.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh, come on.
No.
I hope we haven't lost our progress.
Oh.
I don't think we have. I hope not. Oh, no. We're back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
we agreed with Butters.
We're back, guys. We're going to say Zach Butters. Horn Francis.
Oh, the Hornet.
Oh, the Hornet. He's had a good year, Jason Horn Francis.
He has. It was the Hornet. Oh, wow. At least we got Port.
Yeah, thank you to everyone continuing to watch this video. We only got one viewer on the live stream at the moment, so
yeah.
all right. Name either of the teams that finished in the same.
I know who
position
that
on the ladder.
one. I know who that one viewer is because I can hear it in the background.
Oh, Jesus. They finished in the same position. Oh, who was that?
Who finished? Richmond. I'm going to go Richmond.
Yeah. So they finished second to bottom. Either Brisbane or Richmond. Oh,
yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
we got it.
Question 30. Which midfielder was responsible for astonishing statistics in round 22? 40 disposals, 16 tackles, 17 clearances.
Oh, that. Yeah, we did this. Oh, who had 6? It's a very obvious player. I just can't put my name to it. It was very obvious. Oh, I forgot who it was, but it was very obvious. I don't know. No idea. But it's very obvious. When the name...
Harry Sheedsel doesn't tackle much, though.
No. I'm going to say Rowe. What are we going to put? What are you going to put? Yeah, there you go. Was Rowe. Yeah.
Question 31. In round 11, GWS achieved the highest scoring third quarter of all time. How many goals did they kick in the quarter?
That was against Brisbane, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it 14 or something, 15?
I'm going to say 7. Oh, I'm going to say 15. Yeah.
14.
14 to 17.
Yeah.
14.
There you go. Yeah.
Toyota was the premier partner. However, for the 2026 season, the AFL also lists 10 major partners. Name 4 of them. Telstra.
LeCornu, Cummingham's Warehouse. No. Pizza Haven. Maya might be one of them. No.
Foodland.
Foodland, yes. KFC. Surely KFC. That's more cricket, actually.
KFC's it's national, mate. We're not talking about the Sandford, mate. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. So NAB.
Oh, yeah, NAB. Virgin
McDonald's.
Australia. That's on the goal screen now.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Telstra. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So we're looking for those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Amy.
Telstra.
Yeah, in the centre square. Telstra we got. Macca's we got.
Yeah.
Crypto. Yeah. Sports bet.
What did we say? We said McDonald's.
We said McDonald's, Telstra,
Virgin. No, Telstra's not there. Oh, yeah, it is there. Yeah, we got that one, yeah.
Because they're on the 50-metre arcs. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That was easy, yeah.
Yeah, very easy. Question 33. Of all listed players in 2026, which has had the most career games of any father-son selections? Is there someone who's retired now? Or like closer retirement?
All 2026, which has the most... No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of any father and son. Nick Dacos?
Imagine if it's Nick Dacos. Tom Liberatore. Oh. He was a father and son. Yes, he was.
Yeah, Liber, yes.
Question 34. When Michael Voss stood down in round 9, how many games had Carlton won? Oh, we should know this one.
Was it 1?
I think it was
Richmond?
2. Oh, 1.
Okay.
1 yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1.
1. I'm going to go 1 as well. I don't know why I said 2. Yeah. Hawthorn and Collingwood famously had 2 draws against each other this year. Which Hawthorn player had a shot? It was Dylan Moore. Come on.
Yeah.
Round 0 saw which club play in front of their biggest ever home and away crowd?
St Kilda and
Gold Coast.
Collingwood.
St Kilda.
Yeah.
So I
Was that a home game for St Kilda though?
It was.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It was. Because bloody St Kilda complained, we don't get prime time TV. We don't get the big clubs at the big crowds. Well, guess what?
They lost that game anyway.
You lost that game anyway. But no one fucking gave a fuck because it was fucking Formula 1 at the time as well, you know?
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. Oh, there was a night game as well, Sunday night game. So the F1 finished, and then they went into the AFL, yeah.
Yeah. After a promising start to the season, the Gold Coast Suns had a 10-game losing streak to crash out of the finals contention. What was the highest position on ladder they achieved at any point throughout the season? Third?
They were in the top 4. Yeah, they were in the top 4.
Yeah. I'm going to say third.
Yeah, I'll say 4.
Top. They were top of the ladder.
There you go. Wow. Gee.
Oh my God!
Yeah, geez. Talk about crashing. Crashing and burning. Question 38. Name either of the teams that Essendon defeated in 2026. Melbourne. GWS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Melbourne really well because that was that gather round.
I was at that game.
Yeah. I was going to go to that one, but I had that Geelong function with Joel Selwood and Tom Hawkins. All right.
Yeah, that was a waste of money.
Oh, no, it was all right. You know, got to shake hands with the boys, 30 second combo and had the photo, you know. I got the frame as well. About $500, but that's all right. I spent a lot of money on gather round. Gee whiz.
Where's that frame? Oh, I spent money, but it wasn't at gather round. It was at the casino. It was at the casino with gather.
Yeah. Heard you repaying back all the drinks.
In fact, I don't remember spending any money, to be fair.
Oh, jeez. Name any of the players who became a club captain for the first time in 2026.
Zach Butters.
Nick Larkey for North Melbourne. Yeah, Zach Butters for Port. Well, he was the vice captain. He filled in when Rosie got injured. So
Larkey will do then. Yeah.
I'll do Larkey.
Yeah.
Oh, Harris Andrews at Brisbane. Yeah, he became the sole captain.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck! Of course, Andrew McGrath, fucking dud, fucking dud. Josh Dunkley, isn't he at Brisbane?
Oh, he is.
I thought Harris Andrews was the captain.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Oh yeah, Callum Wilkie at St Kilda. Yeah.
Yeah, but we still got it though. We said lucky, so yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Of all current AFL players, who has the most Instagram followers? That's easy. Smith.
I was going to say Isaac Keaney now.
Yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
Bailey Smith.
Yeah. I'd be concerned if you didn't get that one, Luke. Fucking Isaac Keaney, but yeah, he'd lose followers now. Gee whiz. Which two teams played in front of the biggest home and away crowd in a game that didn't involve Collingwood this season? Was it
Richmond and Essendon, Dreamtime.
Yeah. Good shout.
Yeah. Queen's
told you.
Oh, shit.
Told you.
Yeah. But that's an irrelevant game, though. We need that game at Gather Round, I reckon.
No.
We need that at Gather Round.
Mate, this is the fucking biggest game on the calendar outside of Collingwood versus Carlton, mate. Like,
mate, give Easter Monday to Collingwood and Carlton.
Oh my God!
No, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace, Lucas. How dare you? Which veteran forward was the only player to kick 10 or more goals in a game this year? Jezza. He kicked like 10 on the Bulldogs, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Stat padded, yeah.
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 Yeah, I thought he was going to go for back-to-back Commons the way he was going, but oh well, not meant to be. Question 43. Correctly spell the first name of current Richmond coach. What the
Adam,
fucking question is
A-D-A-M.
this? Adam Hughes, what the fuck is this? A Dem. Is that how it's spelled?
Oh, we got it wrong because it's an E, not an A.
Is it? Hold on, I'm Googling this.
It's
That's
Adam.
bullshit. Nah, come on.
Isn't it? Confirm it.
Oh my god, it is. It's A-D-E-M. Look.
Everyone would have got that wrong. Everyone. Fucking hell.
I did not know that.
Fucking hell.
Wow. I thought, what fucking question is this? Wharfie time is an in-game activation that thrilled fans of which club this season?
Oh, Gimmy's here.
Fucking Geelong. This year saw another edition of the popular gather round in Adelaide. Besides Adelaide Oval, name either of the two other grounds that played to host the game. Yeah, Norwood and the Barossa.
Yeah, Lindop, yeah.
Well,
yeah, there you go.
Be Norwood next year. Won't be Norwood next year. We're going back to Mount Barker.
Yeah, I won't be going there.
Chris,
it's a 2-hour trip.
You don't want to. Not if Geelong are playing.
Not if Geelong play. Not even. I won't even bother. That's a 2-hour trip for me. That's a 2-hour trip,
mate. Nah, but you catch the shuttle from the city, mate. The free shuttle.
That's still 2 hours, whether you drive or not. It's still 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour from me, but
no, that's no. Don't bother. I'm not bothering with it. No. If we're training there, yeah, they just put it at Elizabeth. They have Richmond and Geelong at Elizabeth. That'd be all right.
You didn't even turn up at fucking training this year, mate. What are you on about?
You're gonna do that? That's fucking. Where was that training in Noarlunga?
No, it was in Norwood. It was supposed to be at Noarlunga, but they thought logistically because we're playing at because we're playing at Norwood, just put it at Norwood. Yeah. So fans there.
Yeah, that was at 9 a.m.
I'd like us to play Glenelg though. That'd be sick.
Oh, Elizabeth, what's wrong with Elizabeth? You know, it's right near where I used to live. I'll be there no matter what.
I don't want my tyres slashed, mate.
Well, just put a Port Adelaide scarf at the back of it and you'll be all right.
Can you fucking imagine Easter Monday at fucking Ex-Convenience Oval, mate?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
All right, we're going to fast-track this. Chris Scott coached his 16th straight season at Geelong this year, making him the longest-serving current coach in 2026. Which coach has the second longest tenure behind Chris?
Tom Thompson.
No, right now, isn't it?
Oh. No, who has the second longest tenure behind Chris? It'd be Bomber Thompson.
Oh, Geelong. I thought it was in the AFL.
Previous coaches from Geelong. Unless it's someone from the 40s or 50s.
Yeah. Oh, Luke Beveridge. See, I told you it was the fucking AFL. Not fucking Geelong.
I didn't say Cats. It said Chris.
Yeah, which current AFL coach?
Oh.
Well, it's gone bad. When all current players are placed in alphabetical order by last name, which Carlton player comes first?
Patrick Cripps, that's a C. So any players with a B or an A?
I don't think so. I reckon it's Cripper. You might be on the money there. Is there one with B?
Yeah, Harry Dean. No, that's before.
D.
It's D.
That's D.
Elijah Hollins. No, I don't. Quipper might be one there. And he starts with A. No, Cripper. We'll put Cripper.
I reckon Cripper. Blake Acres. Damn.
Acres, damn, Blake.
Yeah, of course. All right. Question 49. Which side finished the home and away season with the most number of wins at the MCG?
Melbourne. Has to be Melbourne.
Yeah. Yeah, they got 10.
Yeah. That was easy.
Which of the following players did not play a game this year? Todd Marshall, Jagger O'Meara, or Tom Green? Come on, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
All right, we got 29 out of 49. I guess that's a pass. I guess that's a pass. That gets us. Oh well, but
probably 10 of those were very easy questions.
Yeah. A couple of bogus ones as well, but yeah. But all right, that is the Monday Funday quiz. Something different and all of that. I don't know if we're going to do another excessive quiz like that again, but it was something different. Not really a winner or anything like that, but yeah. But all right, we're gonna wrap this up now. Now, Lucas, are you doing your late night stream in a couple of hours?
I'll be doing the late night stream. That's probably why Zach Butters decided not to go to Collingwood. To be fair, he heard that and he didn't want to be any part of that. That's all right. That was the plan all along. Despite it being the Geelong channel. Late night stream. It's the end of the Bomber Corner, though. No more Bomber Corner videos. Ezin is not in it. So I guess I have to make some time for another segment, don't I? So late night stream. Tipping show. We didn't do one last week. That's probably the end of the tipping show as well. So tipping show. Yeah. End of the tipping show. Don't know what we're going to do. We've lost 2 shows. But we'll think of something. We'll think of something to add in on the. Well, we've got 2 new shows. We've got a Tuesday show and a Thursday show. There's our 2 new shows. So we've lost 2. We've gained 2. No more tipping show. It's sad. And not one multi came through all year. But anyway, Kiri, that's all right. You can wrap us up. We've got 1 minute to go, but you might as well wrap it up now, mate. But anyway, Kiri, thanks for coming on and thanks everyone for watching. I'll let Kiri wrap it up now and goodbye to everyone.
Thank you very much, Lucas. Thank you all for watching this latest edition of the Monday Funday Show. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We almost upload videos almost every day. As mentioned, we got the late night show, which Lucas will be doing. So if you aren't going to work, unlike myself, stick around for that. You call, you get on. That's I'm coming from Twain's from SEN, but it's basically like talkback radio and all that sort of stuff. You can talk about anything you want. It doesn't have to be footy or anything like that. But we talk a lot of footy. We talk about a lot of other sports as well. But let us know. Let us know what you think. If you have any other ideas of the Monday Funday Show, let us know. We absolutely value your feedback. But that is all, guys. Take care. Be kind to one another. And as always, go the Mighty Catters. Go the Reds. See you later.